In a Facebook post last Thursday, Pasig City Mayor Vico Sotto criticized journalists for interviewing his former rival in the 2025 elections mayoralty race, Sara Discaya, and her husband, Pacifico Curly Discaya II. He did not name the two known journalists who conducted the interviews, but shared screenshots of interviews of veteran journalists Corina Sanchez Rojas and Julius Babao. Sotto asked, before the known journalists accepted the offer for them to interview a contractor who is entering politics, did they not think why that person was willing to pay 10 million just to be interviewed? Sotto, however, clarified that the 10 million peso amount was not an exact figure. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. recently disclosed the top 15 contractors which bagged the most number of flood control projects. Second in the list is Alpha and Omega General Contractor and Development Corporation, which Discaya owns. Sotto adds, the journalists may not have done anything technically illegal, but it still should be considered shameful and violative of the spirit of their code of ethics. They may hide behind the gray area that the interview was not journalism, but more of a lifestyle content, and that a sponsor is needed, but he notes there's no reason to complicate the issue. He pointed out that the journalists rose to national prominence and their hard-earned reputation and credibility should not be used to shore up the character of allegedly corrupt individuals. ABS-CBN went to the office of Mayor Sotto for comment, but a staff said he would not issue any statement for now. In a letter, the producers of Sanchez Rojas' shows belied the claims. They said there is no such thing as a 10 million peso placement for an interview and that malicious insinuations on Facebook, which publicly besmirch the reputation of their shows and of Sanchez Rojas, clearly constitute cyber libel. The producers assured all content aired follows the strict standards of the airing stations. They further explained that the basis for choosing a subject for the show is public interest. In the case of the Discayas, their rags to riches life story is their story to tell. They also asserted if there is anything untrue about what the Discayas said, it is up to the accuser to point this out. They also mentioned in the letter that the interview was done before the campaign period for the 2025 elections. The show also reached out to Sotto, but the producer said he always declined requests for an interview. The producers added they are ready to answer any of Sotto's questions. Julius Babao, for his part, also issued a denial. He received 10 million pesos for the interview. As for the Discayas, they have not yet given a statement on the issue. University of the Philippines journalism professor Danilo Araw, meanwhile, reminded journalists of their duty.
There should be no paid segments or no paid items in pieces that are meant for information dissemination. We cannot say that 1 minute I am a personality who can, let's say, endorse certain products. I can be a product endorser 1 minute and the next minute I will be a journalist.
Araw said authority and credibility should be the basis in choosing a source. Victoria Tulad, ABS-CBN News.